Assalamualaikum and good morning. I bid to our highly respected Principal of SMK Seksyen for Bandar Kinrara, Puan Fazlun bin Faisal, Puan Nasibah Binti Tan alias Abdul Manaf, the Senior Assistant of Administration, Puan Fazida Binti Faiz, the Senior Assistant of Students Affairs, Puan Loki I, Senior Assistant of Core Curriculum, the GKMPs, also to Encik Basiran bin Yusof, YDP PIBG of SMK Seksyen 4 Bandar Kinrara, our special guest speaker for Teknik Menjawab SPM Bahasa Inggeris, Puan Zulmazlina Zulkifli, the teachers, and to all SPM candidates of SMK Seksyen 4 Bandar Kinrara. On behalf of the English panel, we are delighted to extend the warmest welcome to those who joined this program initiated by the PIBG of SMK Seksyen 4 Bandar Kinrara. It is also a great pleasure to have all of the viewers to be with us today for this knowledgeable event. We hope that you will find the program we have for you to be fruitful and engaging. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we start our program, allow me to give a few reminders to be practiced, especially to all fellow pupils. Number one, if you have any questions, please type it out at the chat box. The Q&A slot will be at the end of the session. Number two, kindly respect your teachers and friends. Please do not spam. Number three, listen to the talk attentively and stay focused. Number four, the attendance link will be given at the end of the program, so do stay with us and please type your name and class at the chat box. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure for me to introduce our speaker today, who is currently teaching in SMK Shah Alam. With 22 years of teaching experience, she is the Thessalian of the University of Kent, United Kingdom, and also has a master's degree in education management from University Malaya. We are privileged to have her today. To all SPM candidates, if you listen attentively to the contents of today's session, I can guarantee that you will be inspired to do better and indirectly score well in your SPM examination. So, without further ado, I would like to invite Puan Zulmazlina Zulkifli to conduct the session. Up to you, Puan Zulmazlina.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. And a very good morning to everybody. Thank you for SMK Bandar Kinrara for inviting me today. I do hope everybody is okay. Okay. Today, I am currently teaching at SMK Shah Alam. Okay. This is a very new school, but I'm not very new. Okay. How was your trial? Everybody okay? I know you have not got back your paper, but I know that you have gotten your marks. Okay, your teacher had given you your marks, isn't it? Okay, let's start. Okay, I will start with paper one. Okay, did you manage to get the materials? Okay, let's look. Okay. For paper one, this is a very, very important paper because it carries the most weightage of marks. If you can see, it is 85 marks for both directed writing and for continuous writing. Okay, for me, please don't memorize any essays. Okay, don't I don't mind if you're good or if you're not good, don't memorize any essays, especially directed writing. Okay, you can memorize the format, but don't memorize the content, because directed writing, the content will be given by lembaga peperiksaan. So if you memorize anything, okay, because sometimes you're very afraid, okay, so you tend to memorize. Okay, don't do that. Go with the flow. Okay, go with the flow. Okay, English has nothing to be memorized. You just need to understand. Okay, let's look. Okay, directed writing, 45 minutes, 35 marks. Okay, 45 minutes can be very, very long, can be very, very short, depending on how well you are writing. Okay, because paper one has two questions, directed writing and continuous writing. Okay, when you get your exam paper, it's up to you. You want to answer which one first. Okay, we don't mind. Okay, uh, markers don't mind which one you answer first. All the markers will look for your answer, even though sometimes you want to skip. Sometimes people are a bit OCD. Okay, so they have written their answers for DW. Okay, maybe the first 2 pages of the booklet, and then they skip 1 page, and then they continue with continuous writing. Don't worry. Okay, your markers will go through every page of the booklet trying to find your answer. Okay, your markers are not cruel. They want to help you. Okay, we want to really help you to score. Okay, so please. Okay, let's look. Okay, okay. These are all. Okay, these are all the format. Okay, if you can see, report, F3, C12, L20. So F is for format, C is for content, L is for language. If you look at it, all the time it's L20. Language is always 20. So it's fair, isn't it? Okay, let's look at format of the report. Okay, say if your question is a report this year, F1 will be to whom you want to write the report to. Okay, to whom you want to write the report to. Maybe it's usually embedded in the question. Okay, maybe to the principal, or to the disciplinary teacher, or your class teacher, to whomever. So to whom, F1. F2 is by whom. By whom is your name. Okay, your name, you can write whatever ever. We don't care. You can be Cristiano Ronaldo. You can be Nilofa. You can be whomever. We don't care. As long as there is a name. Okay? Okay. F3 is title of the report. Okay. F3 is the title of the report. Okay. Title. You can make up the title based on the question, or you can just copy it from the question itself. They will usually have a you are going to write a report to your principal about the cleanliness of your canteen. Okay, maybe that is the question. So the title could be cleanliness of the canteen. Okay, so to whom, who wrote the report, and title, 3 marks to you. That's easy, isn't it? 3 marks automatically for you. Okay, content 12. Okay, where do we find the content? It will be listed down. Okay, please, please, 3 times. So I'm saying please read the whole paper from top till bottom. Okay, there are some years that candidates miss out content 11 and content 12 because they didn't read towards the end of the paper, asking them for their own opinion, or asking for the best ways. Okay, so please, okay, what I would ask my students to do is, at the exam paper itself, indicate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Find the content first, so that you know, okay, whatever that you have written, you tick, you tick, you tick, you tick, so that you will have 12 content. Okay, please don't string. Stringing means all the contents you just put comma the next word. Okay, if you had gone through all the SPM papers, I think for the past 6 years, lembaga has stopped giving you verbs. We only give you nouns, isn't it? So when it is nouns, you cannot string. When you string, it makes no sense. When it makes no sense, the examiner cannot award you any content mark. Okay? So, okay, you tell me, oh, teacher, is very difficult for me to write. Oh, I don't even understand what is the meaning of the word. Okay, fine. If you don't understand the meaning of the word, you can write it just in a simple sentence. No worries. Okay, let me tell you the truth. If you just write the content, 12 sentences, okay, but simple sentence and all sentences make sense, you will get the 12 marks. No worries. You will lose mark only at the language. Okay, maybe your language will be pulled down. Maybe your language will be 6 or 5. But okay, if we add on 3 plus 12 is 15, plus 5 is already 20. 20 out of 35 marks. That's a lot, isn't it? So please don't look at the paper and you feel very, very disheartened or you want to give up. No. Okay, don't do that. It says, yes, it says, how many words? 250 words and all. It's okay if you cannot write that long. Just answer the question. Okay, for paper one, okay, those who cannot write essay, this is the part where you want to score the most. Okay, for report, okay, let's look again. Report. Okay, you are reporting something, so it should be all in past tense. All in past tense. But if they say, okay, give suggestions on how to improve your canteen, that can be present tense or can be future tense. Okay, so tenses plays a very big role when you are writing, isn't it? So when you are writing, please be careful. Okay, put it in your head. Report is always in past tense. Past tense is the easiest tense. Okay, every verb is past tense. You can do little wrong. Okay, okay, that is for report. So F3, okay, C12, L20. Okay, article. Okay, article is a very famous question because article can be anything under the sun, isn't it? You can write about anything, and lembaga will come out with whatever ever question. Okay, for article. Okay, so okay, article F2. Okay, article is F2. It will be article from a for, okay, for a magazine or for a blog or for a newspaper, uh, article for school magazine, okay, article for something. Okay, F2, okay, F2 is F1 title. Okay, for title, okay, please write the title in the middle of the page. Okay, if you don't underline, it's okay as long as the examiner understand. Oh, there is a title. Okay, you want to ask if it's all capital letter, can or not, teacher? Can. If the title you just copy it from the question, can or not? Can. Okay, or if you want to some people are very good. Okay, only the first letter of each word is capital letter. Can we do that? Can. Okay, as long as it looks like a title and it's smack in the middle of the line, the first line. Okay, okay, do you need to underline? Up to you. Okay, you want to underline, you don't want to underline, it's okay, as long, and again, as long as it looks like a proper title. Okay, okay, you want to write your own title? Can. As long as it's about that thing, the question itself. Okay, don't write whatever title that you want, which completely goes out of the topic. No, that one they will not award you mark. Okay, F1 title, F2 name or by. Okay, I would suggest if you get article, title, and then immediately after the title you write your name immediately. Okay, because I'm afraid that if you want to write your name at the end of your essay, sometimes you are very, very engrossed writing and you forgot. Okay, you will forgot to write your name at the end of the essay. So we don't want you to lose one mark, one easy mark just to write your name. So why don't you title and then name under the title? Again, name anything. Okay, your name can be anything. You want to write your own name? Fine. You want to write your friend's name? Fine. You want to write your idol's name? Fine. As long that there is a name. All capital letter? Fine. Okay. Uh, Capital letter on the first part of the name? Fine. Okay, as long as the examiner knows that is your name. So there itself, you get 2 marks. Okay. Okay, article look. Article is a bit special. It has content 13. Okay, that is when it is very, very good to train yourself to find all the content marks first. Make sure you have content 13, then you start writing. So I know 35 minutes, 45 minutes, teacher. I don't have time. No, you must make time. Make time to read. Okay, read your questions carefully. Okay, read your questions carefully because that is what when markers marking your paper. Okay, article they will always leave out content 12, content 13 because sometimes content 12 and content 13 they want your own opinion, or sometimes content 12 and content 13 they want what would you do again. So please, okay? Okay. Next, speech slash talk. Okay. This one is another a very famous one. Okay, speech and talk. Okay, what's the difference between speech and talk? Okay, speech is always formal. Talk is a bit informal. Okay, speech is always you're giving a speech at an assembly, okay, where you address your principal, your PK, PK ham, PK coco, okay, PK, okay, you are in front of everybody, school assembly. So when you get this kind of question, please look at the question again. This is my how many times I'm telling you, please like look at the question. Please look at the questions. If it says you are giving a speech to congratulate your English club for winning the first place in an international game or whatever. Okay, so it should be a speech, so the language should be very formal. Okay, language should be very formal. Okay, talk is you like to give a talk to your classmates about which place you would like to go for your school trip. Okay, that is a talk. So a talk is a bit informal because you are talking to your friends. So yes, I'm saying that you are talking, but when you are writing, it's very different, isn't it? When you are writing formally and when you are writing informally, isn't it? But informal here doesn't mean that you can use the word gonna, wanna, shoulda, what is that? I don't know. Those words are not counted as informal. Informal is the tone of your writing. Okay, those words that you know, please. I dot no, capital I for I. Okay, and uh, gonna, wanna. Those are not English words. Okay, when you are writing that, because you say, oh, teacher, but it's a talk, it's an informal thing. No. Okay, your examiners will underline those. It's considered as grammatical error. Okay, so please, okay, this is your future we are talking about. Okay, please take care everything. Okay, be mindful. Okay, so let's look F3. Okay, what is F1? Assalamualaikum and good morning. F1. Okay, hi for talk. You can say hi. Hi everybody for talk. F1. Okay, speech is always good morning. Good morning to my principal. That is F1. Everything there is F1. Greetings. Okay, F1. F2. I would like to give a speech about the achievements of the school this year. Purpose. Purpose is always F2. Okay, purpose is always F2. Okay, I would like to give a talk. Oh, I would like to share with you. Our teacher is taking us for a trip. Where should we go? F2. It's always the purpose of the speech and talk is F2. Okay, F3. Okay, thank you. At the end of your speech and talk, thank you for listening to me. Thank you for lending me your ears. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoy my speech. Or thank you for listening to me, my friends. The word thank you there, or just thank you, full stop. 1 mark, F3. Okay? So please, it's very easy to get the format mark. But sometimes, because you are a bit nervous, okay, you forgot about all this. But mind you again, it is all written at the bottom part of your exam paper. Just look through, look till the end. Okay? So, language 20. For speech and talk, when your markers are marking, we will have to look at the tone. For speech, the tone should be formal tone. Talk, okay, the tone can be informal tone. Okay? So when you are writing, have that in mind. Oh, this is a speech. It's a bit formal, so I must write formally. Okay. Okay, next, formal letter. Okay, formal letter has not come out for a very, very, very long time. Okay, why it has not come out for a very, very long time is because it's quite difficult for students to be extra creative, because its formal letter is very, very short and very to the point. So sometimes student cannot uh, score at the language mark. Okay, F3 formal letter. F3, okay, F is always 3 the maximum. Sorry. F is 3 is always the maximum. Although formal letter, you have lots of things to write, isn't it? The first part is your name. Okay. And then the recipient's name. Okay. And then dear sir, madam. And then title. Okay. And then all the paragraphings 2, 3, 4. And then you have yours sincerely, yours faithfully. Okay, there are only two there. So you can only use two, either yours sincerely or yours faithfully. Please, 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 please don't write other things. Don't write your friend or your student. Say that the formal letter is to your principal, your student. No, 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 no. Yours sincerely, yours faithfully. Only two that lembaga peperiksaan will award the format mark. And then your signature and your name in capital letter. Okay, if I'm very fast, you can always Google, okay, and see what is the format of writing a formal letter, or you can always refer to your textbook. Okay, okay. Usually, it is actually F6 for formal letters format. Okay, we will get F6. If you give me F6, I give you F3. If you give me F5, you miss out something, I give you F3. If you give me F4, I will give you F2. It's easier when you can see, but I don't have that thingy to write. Okay, so you can refer to your book and see. Okay, whatever that, if you say that you forgot to do this or you forget to do that in the format when you are writing the format letter, don't worry, you will get the format marks. Okay, you will get your format marks, don't worry. Okay, okay, your address. Okay, can be anything. You can write your own address. Okay, or you can write whatever that the address that you want. But the thing that your examiners want is your postcode. Okay, whatever address, but it has that number, the postcode number. Postcode also, it can be anything as long it looks like a postcode with the five numbers. Okay, and then you are writing to somebody because you're addressing the formal letter to somebody, isn't it? So you say, teacher, how do I know the address? Hello, you can write anything as long as it has the postcode. Okay, postcode is very important so that we know that it is an address in Malaysia, because everybody has a postcode, isn't it? So that is the thing that we must have. Okay, so the examiner will give you mark. Okay, and then okay, for formal letter, don't worry so much when you get it, when you get only when you get the question from a letter and then you say, oh my god, I don't remember anything, I don't remember the format. Just write whatever format that comes to your mind. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. Okay, and then don't feel so down when you forget anything. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. Okay, just do what you can. Okay, answer the questions. Okay, then be confident. Okay, C12 again. Okay, go through the paper, indicate 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Once you have all 12, start writing.
Puan Zulmazlina, sorry, can you check your mic?
Let's look. Oh, me, is it me?
Okay, yeah, okay.
Can you
Now
hear
we
me?
can hear you. Okay,
Okay.
now we can hear
Oh,
you.
just me, I cannot hear you.
For a few
Where did I
seconds
miss
only.
out? Oh, is it? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
uh, okay, now we can continue.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay. Sorry, eh. So I have to hold this thing. Okay. So if you have, I think Puan Amadi gave some um handouts to you. Okay. I've shared with you the marking scheme. Okay, the marking scheme. Can you hear me, Madi? You kept on
Can,
loudly.
can. I'm here.
Okay, okay. If you look at the marking scheme, okay, you can see that for format is in front. If you have the marking scheme with you, students, okay, this is the marking scheme. Alright, can you see? Okay, the marking scheme. Okay, it's very clearly indicated of how we are going to. Thank you. That's the marking
Okay,
scheme.
yeah.
Okay, this is the marking scheme that Lembaga Periksaan uses. Okay. This is how we mark your paper. Okay. Format F1, F2, F3. So we will find the format for you. Okay. And then scroll a bit down lagi, please. Look at content. Ah, look.
Mhm.
We as examiner also, we will mark like that. Content 1, content 2, content 3, content 4. Okay? So when we see the content on your paper, then that is how we mark. Okay? C1, 1 mark. C2. So it's best if you write your essay according to the flow of the paper. It's best. Okay, it's best if it goes according to the flow of the question paper, because that is how your examiners will mark your paper. So it's you are making your examiners your examiners life easier. Okay, going uh according to the flow, because if you look at your question paper, it has a flow, isn't it? If it's a picture, it's okay, you can go like whatever. But if it has a flow, okay, please write according to the flow. Okay, because that is how we are going to mark. Okay, if the paper has choose, like top, they always have a choose, right? Choose to go to a factory. Before this, choose to go to a factory or to go to Cameron Highlands, say. There are two things that you have to do, right? Choose to go to the factory or choose to go to Cameron Highlands. You must write both. Okay, you must write both. Okay, factory, what? Cameron Highland, what? Factory, what? Cameron Highland, what? Like that. Don't just say, oh, I choose to go to the factory, and then you write only about the factory. Then you will lose half of the content marks. That was the problem in the year that they have to choose. Because most students, they have chosen, oh, let's go to Cameron Highlands, say, and then they only write about Cameron Highlands only. They don't write anything about the factory. Half of the content mark will go just like that. So whatever that is on the paper for DW, directed writing, you write everything. Everything has marks. Everything you must write. It is not for you to choose. You choose, it's not for you to, oh, because I choose this part, you only write. No, 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 no. Write everything. Okay, you write everything, because the choosing is always content 11. I choose to go where, or I choose to buy a laptop. I choose to buy this handphone. That is content 11. That is your own idea. Okay, that was the thing that when examiners mark, students will assume that because you choose one thing, you only write about that thing. Don't do that, okay, people. You must answer everything. Okay, everything. Okay. Nadi, can we see the marks, please?
Marks. Scroll down or
Scroll
scroll
down
up.
to next page.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it this one?
I think scroll down. There.
Scroll down.
To
Okay,
this
this
one.
one.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Okay, scroll. Okay. Okay, this is the language. Okay, you're asking us. Okay. How do we mark your language? Okay, if you look at okay, A is only 2, 19 and 20. Okay, how to get 19 or 20? Accurate language. Okay, so this one you can go through later, right? Okay, so accurate language. Okay, sophisticated vocabulary. Okay, sophisticated vocabulary. Okay, punctuation. This one also, some people, they don't know how to punctuate. Okay, you make the examiner breathless reading long sentence without any comma. Okay, maybe you want to make it a complex sentence, right? Because when you are writing in complex sentences, you get more marks. But please put comma. Okay, if you think that the sentence is too long, break the sentences. Okay, break the sentences so that you have maybe that one long sentence maybe becomes two or three sentences. Okay, because punctuation plays a role. Okay, spelling accurate paragraphs. Please, people, all your essays must have paragraphs. See, you have marks for paragraphing. Okay, paragraphing has mark. Okay, don't just write one big thing. I know people will do this because their mind is very, very fast and their hand cannot catch up with the mind. So the hand keeps on writing, 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 writing. The whole page becomes one paragraph. You cannot get an A. How good your essay is, you cannot get an A. You must have paragraphing because it shows that you are in control of what you are writing and you know how to write. Okay, please. Okay, sometimes I know good students, my students in fact, will write and write non-stop, forgot about paragraphing, and then maybe they have a bit of time, and then suddenly the arrow come paragraph. Don't do that. For SPM, we don't count that as paragraph because last minute you can say, oh, no paragraph. Oh my God, I have to cut it half. And then you just put an arrow there. Next paragraph. No. If you do that, your examiner will just ignore. Okay, so you have to show. Okay, there are paragraphs. How many paragraphs? Okay, DW. It's very easy actually to do paragraphing in DW. Okay. Madi, can you hear me?
Ken? Oh, now we cannot hear you. Puan Zulmazlina?
Hello, Ken.
Ah,
Can
now,
you hear
yes,
me?
yes, yes. Now we can
Alahai.
hear.
Why lah this connection, I think. Sorry. Okay. Uh, for directed writing, the paragraphing is very easy because you have lots of content, isn't it? Okay, so you choose. Which one you want to be paragraph one, paragraph two. Maybe four contents, paragraph one. Another four contents, paragraph two. Another four contents, paragraph three. Up to you, as long as there is a clear indicator of paragraphing. Okay? Okay, you are okay there? Okay. So, okay, let me tell you the truth. Okay, most Malaysian, when the markers mark your paper, you will land at D. Amadi, there is D, right? Can we see the D? Oh, Amadi, can you scroll a bit up? There. 10 to 12. Okay, most Malaysian will land there. Okay, why is it there? Because you make lots of mistakes. Okay, you have lots of mistakes. Once there are many red pens all over your paper, the examiner cannot give you a very strong mark. Okay, you will land at D 10 or 12 for language, or E. Okay, E79. That is one more. Okay, where most Malaysian will land. Okay, E79. Okay, okay. Weaker students. Okay, for weaker students, okay, you will land at U1 4 till 6. Okay, why? Yes, meaning usually fairly clear. Meaning you are answering the question. Okay, but single word error too many. Meaning lots of the time, okay, in most of the sentences, the examiner will underline, or you miss some words. Okay, so the examiner cannot award you a higher mark. Okay, they cannot award you a higher mark. Okay, okay, you can see under U1 there is U2, 2 or 3. Okay, this one. Okay, the students sometimes they string. Just now I told you about stringing, right? Just the word comma, next word comma, next word comma, because it doesn't make sense. And maybe they get the 2 or 3 marks at the opening or the end of the essay. Okay, but please, if you think that you are not very good, or you think that you English is not your forte, okay, because for you it's not the language that you use and you don't understand, but please, okay, please write the essay. Please don't send an empty page. Please don't do that. Okay, try. You must always try. Marks will always be given to you. Your examiner will always try to give you marks. Okay, don't worry. The cruel ones are us teachers in school, right? All the teachers here, we are sometimes very cruel with our students because we want them to learn. That is not easy for you to get marks. But in the end, in SPM, the examiners are very kind-hearted people. Okay, we will try to find as much as we can to give to you. So please don't feel that, oh, never mind lah, this one don't have to write. Don't. Okay, you have to try. Okay. Okay. Madi, I want to go to my slide, please. Okay. So, okay. So when you have written everything down, okay, because you have 45 minutes, right? Time, okay, time yourself, have a watch or look at the watch at the hall or your class. Please time. English paper you have to time because only 1 minute, 1 hour 45 minutes you have to write 2 essays. So number one, when you have finished writing DW, count the content. Enough or not? Enough. 12, enough 13. Must count. Okay, must find. Okay, and then the format, please. Format means memorize. Only the format. But if you don't remember, at the bottom part of the paper, there is what you have to write, There's always the indicator what you have to write. So just that's why I tell you to read the whole thing. Okay, tenses, please. Okay, most Malaysian ideas are there. They can write very well, but the tenses, everything, present tense, past tense, future tense, everything junk out in the paper. So please, okay, take care of your tenses. Okay, let's look. Report is always a past tense because it is a report. Thing had happened, isn't it? Okay, article. Article can be present tense if they say write about the environment, write about how to take care of yourself, maybe about this COVID thing nowadays. Okay, how to protect yourself, or how to have a clean environment. Okay, how to have a good mental state. All those are in present tense. Okay, speech or talk. Okay, that one depends. Okay, because before this, if you look at the passes paper, one speech is about a teacher who is going to retire. Okay, okay, and then said there was one part saying that what are the teachers' contribution, and all that is in past tense. Okay, and then what would you hope the teacher would do? That is in future tense. So please read carefully. Okay, if it's about a talk, choosing a place to go, that is future tense. Okay, we shall, we could, okay, we would able to. Okay, okay, formal letter, if it is complain, it is always past tense. If it's complain, it's past tense because you are complaining. You're complaining about something had happened, isn't it? You buy something, it doesn't work, or you went somewhere, it's very dirty. Okay, that is past tense. Okay, if the formal letter is about you want to go somewhere, you want to visit, that is in future tense and simple present tense. Okay, tenses are very important. Please, okay, please look at it 20 times if you have the time. Okay, okay, okay. This is the part where some people just give up. But look at the marks. 50 marks, no joke, 50 marks. A lot, isn't it? Okay, it is a lot of marks. Okay, okay. Sometimes you say, teacher, there are five options, isn't it? Teacher, I don't know anything, teacher. No. There is always one question which is very near to you. Okay, when lembaga peperiksaan build the question, it is always akur peluang. Akur peluang means it is not only for you, it's for all your friends all over Malaysia. Okay, it's for your friends from all over Malaysia. Okay, your friends from all over Malaysia, usually there are 500,000 of you. Okay, there is always 500,000. Let me tell you the truth. Last year, there are 530,000 candidates for SPM. Okay, 500,000 of you. Any right? So the question should be akur peluang, meaning it should be fair to the 500,000 of you who are sitting for SPM. So some questions are very, very technical. Most questions which do you agree? Isn't it? Uh, those questions are quite technical. Most of the time, the science students will answer that. Do you agree that we should abolish school uniform? Or do you agree that we should have a freedom of speech? All those are for your debaters. Okay, for those who have a wide range of vocabulary. Okay, and those who are very strong in English. Okay, okay, what is nearest to you? Write about a holiday that you went with your friends. See, that is near to you, right? You and your friends. Okay, that is near to you. Or write about the scariest moment when you were left alone at home. Okay, that is you. Or describe the best moment that you had in school. That is nearest to you, isn't it? Because you went through all this. So why don't tell me you cannot write about that thing? Okay, you can write. Don't worry, just write. Okay, please write. Okay, and then you have 1 hour for this. This is a 350 word essay. You have 1 hour. So you feel that if you are a good student, 1 hour is sometimes not enough, isn't it? Sometimes I can see every time my students sit for paper one, okay, they will be, their heads are always down, their hand is always moving, non-stop. Writing, 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 writing. Whatever that they write also, I don't know. But they will do that because they feel, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time. Okay, why do you think that is sometimes? Okay, because the ideas kept on coming. Kept on coming, kept on coming, kept on coming, and you want to write, and you want to write, and to write, you want to write. And then suddenly, half an hour you stop, isn't it? There are times that happen. Half an hour, all out, writing, 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 non-stop. Okay, and then suddenly, blank. Why? Because you need to prepare. Okay, you must prepare your notes on what you are writing. This is a continuous writing paper. Okay, you must prepare. You look at the question. Oh, I want to answer about holiday with my family. Okay, your question paper, you can write whatever ever. It's okay. You are taking it home. Okay, you can scribble anything. Please scribble, scribble. You must write. Oh, first paragraph. This one I want to write. Second paragraph. I want to write this and this. Okay, so please have a bit of time. I always tell my student, you are not going to write throughout 1 hour. Don't tell me. Your hand will be very, very painful, or you will run out of ink. Okay, so prepare first. Prepare, take about 5 minutes. Okay, prepare. Okay, whatever that you want to write, prepare. Okay, 5 minutes or 10 minutes, up to you. But take that time. Okay, take that time, prepare first, and then you start writing. Then, when you are writing, and then suddenly it becomes blank here, you can look back at your notes. Oh, that one I have not written. Okay, then the idea will come back to you. Okay, and then you will ask me, teacher, 350 words, so many. No. Okay, 350 words is 2 pages. Okay, 2 pages. There is one of my student. She is a very good writer. She can write for this trial. This a trial. She gave me 5 pages. Oh my god, she has that ability to write 5 pages. Okay, if you cannot write like that, don't worry. Write what you can. Okay, write what you can. Please, don't look at your right and your left. Say, oh my God, everybody's writing. Why aren't I writing? And then you will panic. And when you panic, you cannot even write anything. No, don't worry. Other people has their strength. Okay, your strength is maybe not there or not there yet. Okay, but you don't know, isn't it? You won't know. So you just write. Okay, use outstanding words. Hold on, yeah. Oh, bukan. Okay. Oh, how I to go back? Hadi. Allahu Akbar.
Use the arrow lah
Can I stop?
at the keyboard. Keyboard.
Where is? Oh, keyboard error. Sorry, eh.
You want to
Alamak.
keyboard arrow.
Okay, okay. Hold on, yeah. Where is nothing here? Oh, hold on. Okay, going through.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
It's loading.
Yeah. Is it because of my
No
internet?
problem.
Sorry. Okay, we'll go through. Okay, if you look at
Maybe.
my slide just now, okay, I've put there outstanding words, isn't it? Okay. Why lah loading. Should I stop first? Let it load.
Okay.
So many things to
Puan
take.
Zulmazlina, maybe you can try and take a look there.
Stop first.
Look for the slide.
Okay, stop. Okay, hold on, and it's still loading. Okay, for students, you can. Do you have? I will ask Puan Ahmadi. Ahmadi, the collective
Which one?
nouns, the twin words yesterday. Do you have that? Okay.
Collective
We'll go
noun.
to twin words. Right. You have that.
Twin words, huh? Oh, this one. Okay. Okay, I have. I'll share it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay. You have? Mana? Yes, twin words. Okay, let's look. Okay, this is twin words. Twin words is one part of just now I share about outstanding words. Okay, twin words. Okay, what are twin words? Okay, if you have this, let's see. What are words? Okay, twin words are words that are often paired together, especially in speech. For example, salt and pepper. You say that, right? Salt and pepper. Okay, these are twin words. If you use twin words in your essay, you will get a tick. Use properly and use correctly, you'll get a tick. A tick is considered as a merit mark. Okay, it's considered as a merit mark. Okay, in order for you to get a high mark for your CW or DW, you must have ticks. Okay, when your examiner tick, oh, merit mark, then you will have more marks. Okay, let's look at twin words. Okay. Head over heels. Right. What? Where? How do you use head over heels? Fell in love, isn't it? I fell in love head over heels. That is better, isn't it? Rather than I fell in love with her. Full stop. Nothing. I fell in love head over heels over her. Okay? That is a merit mark. Okay? Okay. Up and down. Okay? Up and down doesn't literally means you go up and down. Okay, going up the stairs, going down. No. Up and down means going here to there. Okay? Going here to there. Okay? Thick and thin. Okay, all these words, twin words, maybe later when you have time, okay, you try to do them, okay, and then try to insert them in your essay. Okay, try your best to do it because these are small words that carries a very high mark for you to get the 50 marks. Okay, the twin words. Okay, okay. Next we have, what do you have next, Amadi? You just go through.
Okay, next, collective
Collective
nouns.
nouns. Okay. Okay. This one, I remember when you are form 2, you learn this, But you people don't use collective nouns. You use the word many and much. There are so much. There are so many. There are a lot of. Don't use that. A lot of. Many. Much. So normal. So common. Everybody uses it. So you have to learn how to use collective nouns. Okay. A swarm of bees. Not, there are many bees. No. There are many bees. You will get a D. A swarm of bees flew through my house. There are many bees flying through my house. Which one is better? You tell me. So, use collective nouns. Okay? Collective nouns, there are hundreds and hundreds. Okay? Rather than using the word many, a lot, so much, a little. No, use collective nouns. What does collective nouns do? They show that you are a lot, okay, in a group. So you use collective nouns. Okay, you can see this is a very simple exercise that I've shared with you. But mind you, some people they cannot do it because you, number one, we don't use it all the time, isn't it? We don't use collective nouns. It's not in our why? When we talk, we use there is a lot, there is many because we always write on how we talk. Okay, we don't say the dolphin swam in a with a school of fish. We don't say that, isn't it? When we are talking, we say, oh, there is a dolphin swimming with lots of fish, right? We say that. Okay, that's why how we talk sometimes usually it influences how we write. Okay, so when we are marking, we can see that students who can use collective nouns are those who are very good in their English. Okay, because they have that uh, it's embedded in here, a bouquet of flowers. They don't say they get the boyfriend gave her many roses. No, they don't say that. The boyfriend gave her a bouquet of roses. See, it sounds very posh, isn't it? Same goes when you are writing. You will get a merit mark for that. Collective nouns, very easy to use actually, but because we don't use it when we are speaking. Okay, we don't use it, even me. Okay, so what you can do before you sit for your XPM next year, February, okay, you have lots of time at home. Okay, you can Google the worksheets. Okay, try it yourself. Try yourself. Okay, or maybe this worksheet you can just print it out. It's very simple, but surprisingly, not everybody can do it. Okay, If you Google collective nouns, believe me, hundreds and hundreds of words used for a single thing. Okay? And then you say, oh, teacher, I'm so afraid if I use collective nouns, it will be wrong. No, don't have that fear of using the word. Okay? Just try. Try using the word. Okay? You will never know. Okay? Sometimes, like me, I learn something new every day. Yesterday, I learned to do this thing. Today, I learn another thing. So every day you learn something new, isn't it? Okay, how young or old you are, you have to venture out. Okay, Amandi, can we share whatever else do we have?
Okay,
I don't
next.
mind whatever that you have. WordPress. Okay. Okay. I would like you to go and print this out. It's quite difficult, you know. How you use, what is the difference between illicit and illicit, discrete and discrete? Okay, they sound the same, but when you write it is different. Meaning don't is very very different. Because sometimes when you are writing your essay, okay, the word here and the word writing is very different. Okay, so please, this is a very challenging what do I say? A very, very challenging exercise actually. Because when I do this in school, I will ask the students to go through the dictionary. Okay? If you don't tell me you don't have a dictionary because you have your smartphone. Your phone is always linked with your Mr. Google best friend. Okay? So ask your best friend, what is illicit, what is illicit, what is discrete, what is discrete. See, when I say it out, it's very, very it's similar, isn't it? But it's very, very different. Okay? Proscribe, prescribe. See? Oh, eminent, eminent. Very high vocabulary. This is what we call a high vocabulary, sophisticated vocabulary. Okay, if you manage to use all these words, okay, believe me, your examiner will be very impressed and you will get lots of merit marks. So lots of merit marks, you will get the A band, a B band. Okay, for English, okay, I'm going to tell you the truth. Many papers that are marked get the 50 marks solid for CW and 35 marks solid for DW. Okay, imagine you get 85 marks solid. Okay, it is a surely an A plus paper. Okay, you get a solid mark. It's not like like some paper they say, oh, I cannot give a full mark. No, English, yes, we can give a full mark provided you give us a very good essay. Okay, Amadi, do you have another one?
Alright.
Onomatopoeia, is it?
Mm.
Ah, okay, onomatopoeia. Oh, if when I'm presenting this with live students, I will always make them pronounce. Okay, onomatopoeia are sounds. Okay, sounds that we make. Okay, a thud, a bang, a clink, a clip clop. Okay, a drip. Okay, all those are sounds. Okay, and they have a very big impact, especially when you are writing a story. Okay, there was a bang on the wall. Okay, don't say there was a what? There was a sound. No, there was a bang. So can you see when I say there was a bang on the wall? So there is the suspense. Okay, there's the suspense, and it's very nice to read essays when you have all this. When you have onomatopoeia. Okay, the blood oozes out the wound. Not there was so much blood. Where is the there? There's no right. But if you write, the blood oozes out the wound. See, there is a merit mark. Very different, isn't it? So much blood. Blood oozes out. What is oozes? Flowing. Okay. So try this on. This is a very simple activity that I've shared. Okay. If you go online, there are lots and lots of other activities on onomatopoeia. Don't tell me you don't know what is onomatopoeia. You learn this in literature, isn't it? In literature, you will have onomatopoeia because in all your poems and your sometimes your short stories, okay, you can see the word that has a sound, a sounding word. There is onomatopoeia. Okay, and yes, not everybody are able to use it. But once you are able to use it, you can see how different your essay will be. Very, very interesting, especially those who are writing stories. Okay, very, very high impact words. Okay, and your examiner will be very, very happy and can give you 50 marks. Okay, okay, what do you have next, Marty?
Right, let me check. Idiom,
Metaphors ada metaphors. What is this?
metaphor.
Yes. Idioms. Okay. Idioms. Okay. This one that I've shared. This idiom is very difficult. Bukanlah, not very difficult. It's a bit difficult. Okay, it's a bit difficult. This part. Madi, we have another one. Metaphor.
Mm-hmm.
Ada tak another idioms?
Let me check.
Tak ada.
Another idiom. Which one? A
Okay,
metaphor.
okay, never mind. Okay, simile okay lah. Metaphor.
Uh,
This one. Okay. Just now idioms. And then this is metaphor. Okay. Okay, let's look. Okay, what is a metaphor? Also don't tell me you don't know. In BM also you have metaphor. Metaphora. Is it? For literature you have metaphor. Okay. Meaning, okay, it's a figurative language where you compare one object, okay, with another. Okay, metaphor and simile are very different. Simile is, my mother is as fierce as a lion. As fierce as a lion. There is S. S. You are comparing your mother like a lion. Metaphor, my mother is a lion. That is metaphor. Very direct. Okay? Okay. I don't know how to use. You can compare anything with anything. You can compare anybody with anything. The house is as big as an elephant. Okay? Nothing to do, right? House, elephant, what is that? But okay. We have that idea. The house is very big. The house is an elephant. Metaphor. Also, we have that idea. The house is big. Okay? Okay, let's look. The calm lake was a mirror reflecting the mountains in the distance. Okay, comparing the lake like a mirror. Clear lake like a mirror. Okay, when my dad makes up his mind, he is a rock, not bulging an inch. Okay, when my dad makes up his mind, so dad and rock. That is a rock. Okay, the not bulging an inch, you don't have to have that, is okay. Just give me the metaphor. Okay, that is metaphor. Very easy to use. Okay, very easy to use. Very high impact when you are writing the essay. Okay, so try that out. Okay, the idioms just now, there is a very difficult idioms that we don't use often. We use what? The thing is, one year I got a paper from one school. Every student wrote, cry over spilt milk. Imagine 200 plus candidate writing the same thing. Don't cry over spilt milk. Don't cry over spilt milk. Okay, I understand that that is the idiom that your teacher teaches you, but number one, when you use it correctly. Don't just insert the idioms because you learn some idioms, right? Maybe you have memorized some idioms, and then you feel that, oh, I want to put idioms lah, and then you just write the idiom. It has nothing to do with the sentences, you know. It doesn't have any impact and it doesn't give any meaning. So rather than getting a merit mark for it, you will get all the underlined things. Underline, 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 meaning it is wrong. So when you want to use it, okay, some students they list out the idioms on a paper. They list down before when they get the exam paper, right? They list down everything, list, and then when they are writing the essay, and then they look, oh, I can use that idiom. Then they will insert. Okay, do that. Write down all your idioms, but insert correctly. Okay, don't just write down, and then insert. It doesn't gel, and then you will get all the red lines everywhere. Okay, what do we have more, Madi? Do we have anything more? Oh, the Christmas, is it? Saint. Oh,
This
the paper.
one,
Young Christmas.
Christmas. This
Blessed
one.
Saint Nicholas. That one.
Mm.
Okay. This is similes and metaphor. Okay. Look. You can see this person, this Clemency Moore, is writing about Saint Nicholas. Saint Nicholas is Father Christmas, right? Lots and lots of similes and metaphor. No joke. Okay. Lots and lots of similes and metaphor. A very good passage for you to learn how to write. When you are describing somebody, okay, say that your essay says, describe your idol or describe the person that gives you inspiration, or even in afterwards in literature. Okay, describe Richard. When you want to describe something or you want to describe someone, okay, it's very good for you to use similes and metaphor. Okay, because you're comparing the person with that thing. Okay, you're comparing maybe like her voice is as melodious as the piano. See, just came out very easy, isn't it? Because it does not have to be. Let me tell you the truth. It does not simply a metaphor. You can just create your own, as long as it is meaningful and it gels with your idea. So your examiner will give you the merit mark. Okay, it does not need to be all from the book. No, okay, it doesn't have to. It just needs to have a good meaning. The meaning comes through, you will get the merit mark. Okay. Okay, anything else did I share for this one? I don't think so, is it?
One more is for paper 2.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Can we share my slide again, Madi?
Sure,
Or
sure.
do I have to do it, or you have to
Yeah,
do
you
it?
need to present.
I have to present. Okay. Allah. Okay. I think I did something wrong. Okay. Alamak, I dah pergi ni
Not
lagi.
yet, not yet.
Itulah kan. How lah? Where is the thing yang I have
Your
to
Google Drive.
ah itulah kan polanya. Dia dah section C lah. If using the PowerPoint is yalah easier, right?
Can, but you cannot see the studio.
Tuan. Sorry, I am so sorry. My slide dia tutup sendiri pula dah. Sorry. Okay. Sorry
No
kurang pandai nak susun
problem.
benar. And it's always
So,
loading. I think the file is very big, is it? Because of the slides,
I think so. Probably.
right? Okay, I will present.
Okay.
Okay.
And let me check.
Okay. Is it okay? Okay. Can you see?
Not yet.
Not yet. Did I not present?
Share screen.
Oh yes.
Share screen.
Lah itulah pula lupa. Share screen. Okay.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Okay. Use outstanding words, right? Okay, that one just now. Okay, all those things, onomatopoeia, twin words, okay, simile metaphor, idioms, collective nouns, all those falls under outstanding words. Okay, time. Okay, please. Paper 1 is only 1 hour 45 minutes. Please use your time carefully, productively. Always time yourself. Okay, look at your watch. It is best if you manage to finish around 5 minutes before the 1 hour 45 minutes. Or maybe if it's very desperate, maybe 2 or 3 minutes because you need to go through once at least, okay, for your essays. Go through once. Make sure that you are satisfied and you are very happy when you are passing up your paper 1. Okay, again, paper 1 is in, you answer everything in a booklet. Okay, so you don't have to worry about tying the paper or asking for stapler. Okay, everything is in a booklet. It is a booklet, so your booklet, please write. Okay, you have two sections, right? Section A and section B. For section B, please help examiners write B1 or B2 because there is your first page. You have to write your IC number and index number, and then you have to write nombor soalan. So A, just write A. Okay, B, and then B, please write B1 or B2, whatever number that you answer to help your examiner. Okay, and then your examiner are mostly teachers who are wearing glasses or quite not all wiser teachers. So personally, I will ask my students to use a black ink, okay, black ink ballpoint pen, okay, black ink ballpoint 0.7 or 1.0. Don't write using 0.5 or super fine worse still. Okay, please, we cannot mark if it's too small. The handwriting, okay, please. Those with small handwritings, you think is very beautiful. No, not for examination, please. Please remember your examiners are human being like me, okay, who is not very, very young, okay, So please write clearly. Okay. If you want to cancel, one line suffice. You don't have to do that. No, no need. One line enough, and write the word that you want to use on top or the bottom. Okay, please. Okay, use black because your booklet is made from recycled paper. It's not pure white. It's a bit of white. Black has a better quality on that of white paper rather than blue. Blue is a bit glaring. Okay, so one way to help your examiner is use black ink, ballpoint. Okay, and then 0.7, please. Okay, okay, that is for paper one. Okay, we'll go to paper two. Okay, paper two, you have 2 hours and 15 minutes, and it carries 70 marks. Just now, paper one, 1 hour 45 minutes, but carries 85 marks. So that's why I take a lot of time for paper one. Okay, paper two, section A is MCQ. Okay, MCQ is multiple. Okay, all the multiples. Sometimes you tembak. Okay, you just say okay, because now you have to remember paper two is a reading paper. So if you look at the past 5 to 6 years of SPM papers, the MCQ is it has a longer passage because it is a reading paper. The answers are in the passage, or you have to understand the passage. So read all the stimuli carefully. Okay, 2 hours 15 minutes. Don't tell me that you cannot. You have to rush. What are you rushing? You are rushing for what? Okay, so spend time. Read everything carefully. Underline what do you think that you need to underline. Okay, read all the options carefully. A until D. Read all carefully. Okay, cancel what you think not the answer. Cancel all the distractors. Throw it away. Okay, and then choose the best option. Okay, usually 1 until 8 questions, 1 until 8, because it is at the passage itself, or there's a graphic stimuli. Okay, you can see all the answers there, isn't it? So you must be extra careful there. You want to score 1 until 8. Okay, you want to score 1 until 8. Okay, it's a bit what do we call it, pitiful if you only get 3 or 4 marks there. No, you should get 8, you should get 7. Okay, next, 9 until 15. This is the part where many of you feel that it is very difficult. uh Madi, can we share the section, the butter thingy?
Oh yeah. Okay.
This one. ah I know, not only you, most of my students, they feel that 9 until 15, the closed passage is very challenging. Okay, because you don't, it is all tenses, vocabulary. Okay, tenses, vocabulary, preposition, conjunction, all that. Okay, so this one, how do we tackle? Number one, identify the tenses. Identify the tenses. Don't tell me that if it starts with a present tense, the whole passage will be in present tense. No, 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 no. Because sometimes they will have a flashback. When it is a flashback, it is all in past tense. Or sometimes they want to have ideas for the future. So maybe part of the passage is future tense.
It is very rare to get from top till bottom past tense unless the passage is a story. Okay. Okay. If the passage is describing something, okay, like this one, butter. Okay. Let me see. Let me show you how it jumped. Okay. Butter is one of the oldest articles of diet known to men. Okay, that one is already a present tense. But second one, okay, look at the second paragraph. Okay, the Greeks and the Romans did not eat butter, but used it as a that is already a past tense. Can you see? So don't have that impression that says, oh, if it starts with the present tense, all my answers should be in present tense. No, 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 no. So you must go through, okay, paragraph by paragraph. Answer. If you don't tell me you don't have time. You have time. What you can do is read through once. Okay, read through the passage once. Okay, and then read again, trying to find the answer. Okay, don't jump. Don't say, oh, that is the answer. You circle the answer. No, no, no. Don't do that first, because you need to find. Sometimes the answer, the given A until D, is very very similar. Okay, that is when vocabulary comes in. Some words you can use in this situation, some words you cannot use in this situation, isn't it? So that is when vocabulary comes in. So you have to be careful. Okay, 9 until 15. My students will always give this. Oh, teacher. All that will come out lah. All the onomatopoeia will come out when answering this one, because uh I think you want to finish it as soon as possible. Okay? Because number one, you have that fear, and number two, you don't know. Sometimes the vocabulary are quite difficult where you don't know which one to use, isn't it? Let me tell you a secret. When you don't know how to use the word in the vocabulary, which one, say it out loud. Read it. Okay? Your ear is a strong, is a very good um skill, your ear. When you read it out, oh, it sounds not correct. It's So when it sounds not correct, it's wrong. So you find the answer that sounds correct. Okay? Uh, Passages is better for you to read it a bit, but don't read out loud because it's an exam. Read it only to yourself. Quietly read, because true enough. When you read it and when you want to insert the answer, and when you it sounds off, means it's wrong. Okay? So this one, I've shared with you. One is butter, one is Garfield. Okay, Garfield is the next page. It looks very easy, but actually not very easy. Okay, so have a go. Try it out. Okay, see if you can do it. Okay, 9 until 12. Okay, Madi, can you
Yes.
go to my slide? Oh, I have to share
Oh.
again then. No, right? Okay,
No,
thank
no.
you.
Ah.
Okay. Okay, so there is section A, 15 marks. Okay, section B, info transfer, 10 marks. Did you tell me the truth in your trial paper? I don't think that many of you get the 10 marks for info transfer, isn't it? Those days, the info transfer was very easy. Very easy. That is the place where we push students to get the 10 marks. But now, it's quite difficult, isn't it? Because number one, Lembaga broke it into two parts. There's the first part where you just find what connects with what. And the second part, usually a note, a message, or an email, isn't it? Okay. So, uh, this part, okay, please read carefully. You have time. Don't tell me you don't have time. Huh? Okay, don't tell me you don't have time for paper 2. Um, it will be nowadays because it's hot. So sometimes the passage, there are many sections for you to read from. Okay, it is not very easy. Like one glance you can answer. No, nowadays no more like that. So what you can do is you try out as many info transfer. Okay, you try out as many info transfer because sometimes the words are unfamiliar to you and you don't know how to use it. Okay, so please try out as many info transfer, especially the last 5 years of SPM. Okay, try it out. Okay, okay, read all this stimuli carefully. Really, nowadays there are lots to read, isn't it? Lots and lots to read. Okay, beware of number of words needed. The second part of the info transfer, usually there is they indicate use no more than 3 words or use no more than 2 words. Please. Okay. So if you think that you are going to write 4 words, you know that is not the answer. Okay. The maximum, maybe 3 words. So please read. Again, please read everything. Take time to read all the instructions. Okay. Don't jump. This is the easy part of paper 2. Okay, you just need to find the correct word from the passage to transfer it in the blanks. Okay, please be careful. You need the 10 marks. Okay, okay. Next, the dreaded one. Section C, reading comprehension. Okay, it carries 25 marks. The first 10 is quite easy, isn't it? The Magang Periksaan has been very generous to you, saying that all the questions, there is an indicator from paragraph 1, from paragraph 3, from paragraph 2, isn't it? So you can just zoom to the paragraph. Okay. For me, you need to read the passage first. Read through. Okay. Read through at least once. Read through at least once. You have a bit of idea. Okay. But sometimes you will say, teacher, I don't understand anything. So difficult, the passage. Okay, please. You have to remember that the passage is for you who is 17 years old. So a 17-year-old person, the maturity stage is higher, isn't it? So that is why your passage is not as easy as your PT3 passage. PT3, you are 15 years old. Okay, now you are 17 years old. Next year, you are 18 years old. So you should be more mature. That is why the passage has all these sophisticated words. Okay? Some words that you don't understand. Or sometimes you read 3 times also you don't understand. Okay, but don't worry. Say that you have read it once throughout. Okay, you read it once throughout and you feel that, oh, I don't understand anything. Fine. Okay, stop reading, start answering. But students will always do the opposite thing, right? Look at the question, find the answer, isn't it? But that is when you will miss some things. So please read through, start answering. You are not going to catch a train. You're going to stay there in the hall answering your paper. So you have all the time in the world. You are not going to do anything. Okay, that day you are only going to answer English paper. So please, okay? So read the question carefully. From paragraph 1, go to paragraph 1 and see. Okay, what is it? What do you want? Especially careful, especially the names of people. Sometimes you read Ali, 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 Ali. Suddenly the question asks, what did Adam do? Because you didn't read everything, you did not see the name Adam. Then you read, and then you go, oh Ali, you just write the answer. So the wrong person. Question 1 wrong. Okay, so that is when the name of the question is comprehension, meaning comprehend, meaning to understand. Okay, so please be careful. Even if you think it's very easy, actually it has sometimes it has that catch here and there, you know. So please be careful, read carefully. The first 10 marks you must get it. You cannot not get it. Okay, especially the question where from your opinion. Okay, it has your opinion and reason, right? A two-parter, a two-mark. Okay, wrong opinion, reason wrong, zero. There is no one mark anymore. Top part wrong, opinion wrong, reason wrong. Reason correct, opinion wrong, wrong. No more one mark. All are zero or two. Okay. The last part is always your opinion, right? What do you feel? What would you do? Isn't it? All hot question, isn't it? Therefore, don't take the answer from the passage. It's yours, your opinion. How would you feel? What would you do? What is your reason? Okay? Don't take it from the passage because the passage is not about you. It's about the whomever, the person or whatever the thing in the passage. Okay? Okay. Okay. Summary. I would ask all my students to do the box. Okay, I don't know how your teacher teaches you. For me, I will ask the students to do the box 5 times 26. Because don't tell me you don't have the place or the page you have. You have extra page for summary. Okay? Please do the box 5 horizontal. Vertical lines you don't have to do because it's already there. Just count 26. Okay? Because summary is only 130 words. English is very, very rigid. 131 cannot. Until 130, your examiner will double slash, meaning the words after that is not counted. And if the word is needed to finish the sentence, you will not get the whole sentence. Zero there. If there is a content there, zero. You won't get it because the sentence does not finish. Very rigid, please. Okay. Um, you can write 125, 120, 126, but not 131. Cannot, eh? Okay. That one is one. Number two, copy the first 10 words. Yes, it's compulsory. You must copy back the first 10 words, which is always in italic, isn't it? In your question. Okay. Copy that 10, put it in the boxes first or write it down first. Then you proceed on answering the summary question. Okay. Okay. And then write how many words. Okay. Although you have the boxes, the examiner can see, oh, okay, finish the 130 boxes. I know it's 130. Still, it is compulsory for you to write how many words in a bracket below after you finish writing your summary. Okay, you have to. It's compulsory. Okay, so you have a bit of time. Okay, before your SPM, maybe you can try to write more summary. It is a 15 mark thingy. A lot of mark, 10 marks will come from the content. So, how do we find the content? Look at the question. Sometimes the question is a two-parter. They have two bullets. Okay, one bullet, one bullet. Okay, it doesn't mean that 5 content will come from the first bullet, the other 5 will come from the next bullet. No. Okay, sometimes 6 from the first bullet, 4 from the second bullet, or 7 from the first bullet, 3 from the second bullet. The question is done as so where you cannot get all 10 points from the first bullet. No, it has that when the question is done, it has some from the first bullet, some from the second bullet. Okay, next. You can copy and paste. Copy and paste. Don't worry. Okay, copy and paste. But copy the correct things. Okay, when you are copying, exactly. Spelling, exactly. Okay, or the sentence structure, exactly. If you want to copy and paste, that is called intelligent lifting. Okay, copy and paste the correct things. You will get 3 marks for the language. Okay, it's not you cannot copy and paste. I will always ask my students to copy and paste because I know for you to score the highest mark for language, you have to write in your own words. Sometimes your own words does the meaning doesn't come through. It's not the same. When you want to change all the words, number one, you are taking so much time to think, this word I need to change with what? And sometimes that word that you change, it doesn't gel. It's wrong. So don't do that unless you are very good. Unless your teacher say, okay, never mind. I have the 100% confidence in you for you to change everything. Then it's okay. But others, please don't copy and paste. Okay. Summary, it has to flow like the passage. It has to flow. You don't take the last point, put it up there, and then you jumble up everything. No, it's a 0 mark if you do that. Let me tell you, this is a very technical paper. It's very technical. So write accordingly. Okay, you can bring your highlighter into the hall, isn't it? So you highlight all the points. You highlight all the points. Okay, and then you count. Is it enough 10? Okay, or is it 11? If it's 11, fine. Let me tell you the truth. Usually you have around 12 to 13 points in the passage. Okay, 12 to 13 points. Okay, okay. One thing is sometimes the passage is about I, isn't it? I did that. My name is Ali. I am going to talk about whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then the question is, what did Ali do? You cannot put I. You must put he. Change the pronoun. Okay, because the question says, what did Ali do? It's not, what did I do? Okay, so you have to, please be careful. Look at the pronouns. Okay, and then intelligent lifting. Take the points, copy and paste. No problem. Okay, and then read through once. Make sure that it flows. Okay, make sure that it flows. Okay, things that you have to eliminate. Examples, donate. For summary, only facts, pure facts. Explanation, no need. Okay, leave it out. Like Ali, an internet uh, uh, an extraordinary intelligent boy lives in, no, all those are explanation you don't need. We only want the facts. Okay, and then please, it also indicates from line 3 until line 30, isn't it? The question, what you can do, some students, they make a big box from line 3, one box. Okay, till line 30, big box. So their eyes can say, oh, I only can take points from there. I cannot take points from others. Because sometimes they only take the body of the passage. You don't want the introduction or the conclusion. Okay, so please, summary, please answer the question. Don't not do it. It's easy, but you have to practice. Okay, you have to practice. Although you don't understand the passage, it's okay. Just answer the question. The questions are very easy. The questions is always linked to the passage. It has to be because you have to write the summary. Okay, don't leave it out because you think it's summary. I don't understand. I don't. It's not like that. Okay, just answer the question and write it down. And please write the number of words. And please, the first 10 words, please write it down. Okay, there are ample paper I think given for summary. Okay, so please. 10 times a day I say please for summary. Okay, next. Literature. Okay, I assume that everybody had finished the mystical right? Okay, please. I know sometimes people say it's a bit daunting, the book, because the language is a bit high, but it's very entertaining and very eye opening. Okay, uh, it for my last classes. Okay, I am a very, very strict teacher. I will ask them to read in class. I don't care. Okay, because number one, I make sure that they finish the book. You must finish the book. Don't only rely on the synopsis or your workbook, because for literature, dear Mr. Kilmer, you need evidence from the text. If you only read the synopsis, how are you going to get the evidence from the text? Okay, so the poems. Okay, 5 questions, 5 marks. Okay, we have finished all the four. We have finished, so maybe they will start from the first one or whatever. Now you cannot target or pinpoint. Okay, please don't do that. Make sure that you read all four poems. Okay, Charge of the Light Brigade, What Happened to Lulu, Poison Tree. What's the other one? What's the other one, Madi? Uh, Whatever. Living Photograph. Okay, there are four. Okay, there are four there. Okay, four very, very different genre. Not genre, very, very different themes. Okay, please read, but mostly a die. You know, Poison Tree, Charge of the Light Brigade. Okay, 5 questions that you must get 5 marks because the questions are all based on the poem. Ah, okay. When they say uh, which word gives the meaning of dying, please write down. If they say which word, only one word. If they say which phrase, 2 words. Okay, write the word. Okay, write the word. If they say in which line did a Lulu ran away, don't say line 5. No, 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 no. Write the line. Write. Copy from the poem. Don't write line 5. What is line 5? Okay. If they ask in which stanza uh, did all the soldiers die? Yes. Stanza 2. Yes. Okay. Okay. And then the last two marks is always the same as comprehension, right? In your opinion, what would you do? Okay. How do you do it? Okay. A two-parter, same. Okay, both must be correct. It is 2 or 0. One wrong, 0 mark. Okay, both must support each other. Okay, reason, opinion must support each other. Okay, okay. Please go through all four. Yes, you have time to go through. Although when you come back from school, from when you come back next year, you will sit for your trial papers. But don't worry, now you have time, isn't it? You have this is only November. Okay, so you have December, you have a part of January. So please go through, okay? Do your revision on your own. This is the time for you to prove to your teachers that you can do it on your own. You can stand on your own 2 feet. Okay, you are not a spoon-fed student. You can do it on your own. So read all the 4 poems. And okay, for literature. No. Dear Mr. Kilmer. Number 1, please, 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 when you spell their names, spell correctly. Okay, spell their name correctly. If you don't know to spell Sherma, don't spell Sherma. Spell Hannah. Okay, it's okay for you to use only the first name, their Christian name, Richard, Hannah. Okay, Otto, Gus. Okay, you need not have to write the full name. No. Okay, and then answer the question. Answer the question. Don't give the plot. Some students, because they memorize the plot. The question doesn't say anything about the plot, but write all the plot. How is your examiner going to find the content? Okay? How is your examiner going to find the content if you're not answering the question? Some examiners will always try to read, because they don't want to give you a zero. But if you're not answering the question, there goes the 15 marks for the uh, literature, dear Mr. Kilmer. And then some students did not even bother to answer. Don't do that. Try. You must always try. You must try. Just write. Whatever tenses that you want to use, it's up to you. For me, it's easier for you to write all in past tense so that you will have minimal uh, wrongdoings in the sentences. Minimal mistake. Past tense, everything. Everything past tense. Easy. Okay? Okay. Evidence from the text. Yes. It is a requirement. Okay? Because in the question itself, it's indicated, isn't it? With evidence from the text. Evidence from the text is very specific. Okay? Very specific. You cannot just write whatever. Evidence from the text is very specific. Richard was the only one who signed the card. It is a card, it's not a letter. Okay? Richard wrote, uh, oh, Mr. Kilmer wrote the poem Trees. Okay, see, it's very specific. Okay, with the name of the character and what happened. Very, very specific. Okay, so there is a template, on writing the literature essay. I think your teachers would have it. Okay, the easiest way to write the literature essay. There is a template, so you just try that many times. Choose the book, because you have to choose the book, because that question has 3 other books, isn't it? So we are Dear Mr. Kilmer. So choose Dear Mr. Kilmer. Okay, the book that I choose is Dear Mr. Kilmer. If you don't write the name of the author, is okay. Okay, write what you can, but please don't leave anything blank. Okay, if you the trial paper, there is the last page where you have to shade all the answers, right? Please shade the answers. Okay, if you don't shade the answers and then you forgot to write the answer in the first part of the paper, how is your examiner going to mark? So shade everything. Okay, 1 until 15, make sure that you shade the last page. For SPM, it's a bit terror, because the paper you open, so you can shade. As you do it, you shade. Okay, don't push it till the last minute. Okay, okay, it's already 11:54. Okay, do we have a question, Samadi?
Okay, let's see in the chat
uh,
box. Okay, dear students, if you have any questions, please type it in the chat box, yeah. That's it. That's the end.
yeah. No questions. Farewell,
Okay.
everybody.
All right. Okay. While waiting, maybe they're
Uh,
typing their what? question, right?
Okay. Yeah. All the materials your teacher will share it with you. Okay. You can try out all the materials that I've given you. Okay. If you have any questions, you can ask your teachers. Okay. Your teachers are very experienced teachers. They know how to go about. Don't worry. If you don't have the answers with you, it's always in Mr. Google.
Okay, while waiting, let's check the chat box. Um, Here, let's see. Okay. Hmm. Okay, stay with us as students because we are going to give the attendance link in a while. Alright, so we have here a comment from our principal, Puan Fazlun bin Faisal. Terima kasih kepada Panitia Bahasa Inggeris SMK for BK kerana mengajurkan program ini. Tanya juga kepada semua pelajar yang turut serta pada hari ini. Semoga anda berjaya dengan cemerlang dalam SPM.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, who else? Okay, we have a comment from one of the teachers. Agreed with Cikgu Zulmazlina, must write neat with using 0.7 or 1.0 ballpoint black ink pen. Okay, I believe this is for essay part.
Yes, essay and also the paper too. Use black. Black is always better than blue because black is clearer. Blue is a bit glaring, you know. Once you hit the 40 range of age, blue is a bit glaring. Black is a bit subtle.
Okay, I think I don't see
That's
any
it.
questions here.
Okay. Okay then. Okay, students, all the best from me. Okay, may you all get A plus. Okay, please don't give up. Answer all questions and all the best to you. Thank you, SMK Bandar Kinrara for inviting me, to giving me this opportunity to share all my experiences with you. Thank you very much.
Alright, thank you to Puan Zulmazlina. Before we end this session, here is the QR code for the pupils to key in the attendance. You can also tap or click at the link pasted in the chat box, right? So we give you about 2 minutes to key in the attendance. Make sure you key in the attendance, yeah? Okay, one last round for us to check at the chat box if we missed out any question there, right? You can still type it. Use this golden opportunity to ask from the expert, okay? This is the golden opportunity for you, SPM candidates. Please do use it wisely. All right. Okay. Okay. I would like to invite the English teachers at the backstage. If the teachers can switch on their camera, if the teachers at the backstage can switch on the camera. Okay, so we have some of the comments here. Okay, saying thank you from Azmina Christina, thank you, right, to the speaker, Puan Zulmazlina.
Most welcome, most welcome.
Okay, Atira, Nur Atika, Erin, okay, who else? Irina, right? Okay. All right. I would like to invite the teachers to join the stream here. Okay, Puan Shanti, our GKMP, Puan Chandra Mala. All right, Puan Shanti is our KP.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Puan Wan Suzinarita. Okay, Sri Rajeswari. Okay, we have also Teacher Rohayati. Wait maximum only 6 presenters here on the screen. Okay. Okay, Puan Nur Atika also. Who else? Okay, we have Puan Lai and one more, Puan Mina. Wait Okay, Puan Mina. So we have the English teachers backstage with us during the session also. Yeah. All right. So students, please make sure that you key in the attendance, right? Okay, we have one more comment over here from our principal. Thank you very much, Cikgu Zulmazlina. Okay, Cikgu Madi, I'm not doing anything also, just the moderator. Okay, well done, SMK Seksyen for Bandar Kinrara English panel. Right? No questions so far? Okay. Okay, if like that, on behalf of the English panel, we would like to thank all parties for your participation in this program. Again, we would like to extend our special thanks to PIBG of SMK Seksyen for Bandar Kinrara, as well as all the administrators, and to all who are involved in making this program a success. To all SPM candidates, we wish you all the best in your examination. And to our special speaker today, Puan Zulmazlina, thank you for being with us. Yeah. Okay. If there's no question, let's see. One more round. I am afraid I missed out anything here. Any questions there? Okay. Okay, again, to all SPM candidates, we wish you all the best in your examination. That marks the end of the live streaming session. Thank you all, and until we meet again in the next program. Okay? All right. Goodbye and thank you. Bye, everyone.